It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Truth Will Set You Free. It's a Belgian Royal Stout from Flanders. It's coming in at 13% ABV. It's in a 330 milliliter bottle. It's actually a Black Albert beer from the Struise Brewery that's a 4-hour barrel aged. Now, I'm not afraid to say, and I've never been afraid to say, because, of course, I've been on this beer journey literally 11 years ago on YouTube, knowing nothing about beer, to maybe knowing a little bit about beer 11 years later. But here is something new to me. 4-hour barrel aged. Is that 4 year? Is that 4 barrels? Is that 4 months? I would love your experience, knowledge on this subject, and I would love for you to comment in the comments box on what 4-hour barrel age means. I've not googled it, I've not put it in Yahoo or Untapped or Rate Beer, because on this learning curve of a beer journey that I've been on for the last 11 years, I've only ever learned one thing, and that's from the comments box. That's from you guys who tune in. I would love to know. It's a vintage 2018 bottle. It was kindly sent to us by the lovely people over at Nemerton Brewing Company. It's the Struise Brewers beer. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Oh, it's a Cuve Delphine as well. Here we go. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Bit of a rigorous pour. I wanted to do that, being that the beer is 13% ABV. If I give that a little light pour, then I don't think I would have had the head that I have now. It's a jet black beer in the glass, 1 finger tan coloured head that is dissipating. It is dissipating. What does impress me about this beer is the fact that it has some lacing on the side of the glass, and you can see the quality of the beer. The carbonation chasing the head of the glass, the fact that it's got a head at all for a 13% ABV stout is remarkable in its own right. It's a Belgian craft stout, barrel aged stout. How many times, and I bet it's on this hand, how many times can you say that you've had a barrel aged Imperial Stout from Belgium? Certainly it's on this hand. I can't count more than 5, and that's 11, nearly 12 years of drinking beer. Let's get the aroma. This first of all, let's get the look. Jet black, no light bleeding through. You can see the quality of the beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh my goodness me, wow. Barrel aged. Okay, I've got to guess the barrel. The next thing to do is to guess the barrel. Is it a red wine barrel? Is it a whiskey barrel? Is it a, pardon me, is it a cognac barrel? I'm going to say it's either whiskey or cognac. Either whiskey or cognac. But it smells delicious. Roasted malts, chocolate malts, licorice, spiciness, even the fruit flies. There's a fruit fly hanging around a 13% ABV beer. It must be flying around thinking, woohoo, I'm in some kind of weird tornado. Right, let's dive in. Cheers. Oh. Wow. It's times like this on the channel where I stand here, I'm looking out the window. We got blue skies, the sun is shining, the birds are singing. I've got a tremendous, tremendous beer in my hand. And I think, how lucky am I in life? How lucky am I in life to be able to stand here in this concrete jungle. When I first bought this house 21 years ago, it was a literally a concrete yard out there. Big concrete yard, but concrete yard. And I broke up the concrete by making little cracks in the concrete and planting trees. And over the last 20 years, the trees have burrowed down into the concrete and they've grown up through the concrete. And it's a jungle. It's a proper jungle out there. But at least it's not a concrete jungle. And I can hear the birds singing. And the sun is shining. And I've got a fabulous, fabulous beer in hand. This is terrific, terrific stuff. Good mouthfeel. Chocolate coffee caramel. I'm going to go... Oh, I got to make a guess now. I'm going to say whiskey. This is I'm going to say it's a whiskey barrel-aged Black Albert. I mean, the Black Albert on its own was a great beer. Lots of toasty, biscuity, roasty flavours going on. Touch of sweet malt to balance off that bitterness from the roasted malt and the bitterness from the hops. But look at it. Look at it. Watch. Here we go. Look, well, you can see the lacing without me rolling the beer around. But here we go. Drop the arm. Look at that. Rock it back and forth. Look at it. Look at it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Normally, or I say normally, on a rare occasion, you'll get a fantastic... I mean, it's kept its head. It's 13% ABV and it's keeping its head. Anything over 10, 9, 10%, usually you get that... The head dissipates very quickly. But this stout is keeping its head at 13% ABV. Raisin, plum, fig, prune, licorice. Just amazing. Just amazing, just amazing, just amazing. Okay, it's a 72 IBU beer from the Struise Brewers in Belgium. I just feel massively privileged at this stage. I really do. I've always come from very humble beginnings. I'm 42 years of age, and I still live in very humble beginnings. I'm still like wet behind the ears almost in life, that I've stayed in the very town that I was born in and lived in all of my life. It's not a beer town. It's not a beer town at all. If I spoke to 99% of people in this town about beer, they would not know what I was talking about. It's a concrete jungle that I've smashed up and broke up and brought trees up in, and I get to live in this tiny little bubble that I want to live in, where I look out into the garden now and the sun's shining and it's just greenery. There's just greenery everywhere. And I'm going to go and sit in that greenery now with this beer and love it, and absolutely love it. It's a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Life is too short. Honestly, take every single day as it comes. Today, the sun is shining. My garden is green. I have a barrel-aged Imperial Stout. I am going to sit in that garden and drink that beer. I'll see you all in the next video. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!